Good morning, everyone. So here I am. I'm Alex, and as you know, I'm here to help you find your fabulous. And welcome to this week's Wellbeing Wednesday. Now, hopefully, the technical issues of the last few weeks won't plague us this week. So, fingers crossed, you can hear and see me. So this week, what I wanted to do was I wanted to touch on one of the symptoms of stress many of us have that we don't actually realize we're having. So with stress, we're very familiar with the fact we don't sleep well, we get headaches, we've got that upset feeling in our stomach. We know many of those feelings, but one of the things that is a side effect of stress is tension in our jaw. And this, I think, very often gets overlooked because we notice the headache we get, or the pain in the back of the neck. We notice all the other symptoms of stress, but one thing that's contributing to it is in itself a sign of stress. So as I say, I'm talking about the clenched jaw. Hello, somebody's watching. Hello, could you just let me know if you can hear and see me, please? And I'm hoping I get a comment that flashes up here that I know. Well, I'm going to carry on anyway. Yes, so we get tension in the jaw. And what we don't realize is that on top of the stress will add to the headaches and the general feeling. So, oh, brilliant. You can hear and see me. Thank you. It's working. Yes. What a good exercise I want to share with you today, just to help continuously work at releasing that tension in the jaw. It's not a very attractive one, and it's not one you're going to be able to do in Zoom meetings. Some of the breathing exercises I'm planning on going through with you are very subtle. They look very subtle, but this is an all-out, hello, here are my tonsils, so it's not great to do on a Zoom meeting. But obviously, we're feeling tension in our jaw and we don't realize it. It can be causing us to clench our teeth, and it's just generally, we don't notice, but it actually feels rank. So the exercise, pure and simple, we're just going to open our mouth and stretch for a few seconds. I know many of you enjoyed that silence as I had my mouth open and wasn't talking for a change. So you hold it open for a few seconds and you should be able to instantly feel a little bit of release in the jaw where you didn't realize you were suffering from stress. So let's do it again. So, do it along with me because nobody can see you. So, and it's just, I mean, obviously you don't do it so to the point where you break your jaw or dislocate, your jaw, but you give yourself a nice stretch, and instantly, especially around here, you can feel that little bit of a release. Your teeth aren't stuck together anymore. There's just that instant little bit of actually, yes, that feels a bit better. So do it a few times in a row and do it several times during the day. And because you don't need any equipment or anything to do it with. You go to the bathroom while you're on the loo, you can just do that. So it's something you can, while you're waiting for the kettle to boil. And by doing it regularly and more regularly, it's going to help that tension in the jaw ease off a bit. And you're going to become more aware as you get used to the tension releasing. You will, over time, start to become aware of when you're actually feeling stressed and tense in the jaw. Now, obviously, this isn't going to actually stop the cause of your stress or deal with all your stress symptoms, but it is very possible that it will help ease some of your headaches and ease the teeth clenching as well. Because the more you do it, kind of like muscle memory, the more you stretch out, it will start to feel uncomfortable when you start to clench. So that is this week's Wellbeing Wednesday tip, and it is just a simple jaw stretch. And as you know, so you can do it as many times as you want. There's no limit on it, and as I say, you can do it wherever, whenever you want. And if you're in a particularly boring Zoom meeting, you could indeed do it in the middle of a Zoom meeting. It may, in fact, cause some interest in the meeting. But and that's just going to get you loosened up, stop the teeth clenching, slightly help with the headaches. Obviously, the underlying root of the stress is going to clear the headaches fully, but just a nice simple exercise to ease it all up and build the muscle memory up so you become aware of when you're clenching and when you're holding tension in that jaw. So all together now, I hope this has been helpful. I hope this is a little tip that can help you find your fabulous. And I hope you've enjoyed this week, Wellbeing Wednesday, and I will see you next week. Thank you for joining.